time that's happening. Now they started. 3rd and 4th of May in Silicon Valley. Visa permitting, keeping our fingers crossed. If you guys get that in order, you should be able to go to Silicon Valley and crash. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Let that sink in. Local level पे यहाँ पे बहुत सारे pitch competitions होते हैं, but what we guys are bringing to the table is a completely different ballgame. I urge you all. यहाँ तक तो आ गए हो, आगे भी जाना है. The second thing which I really want you to know is a lot of startups, your 25 teams, most of you start very enthused. ठीक है, आपके mentors भी आप, Anju will ensure that all of you get mentors, that you will be allotted people who will help you through your journey till May, till the finals happen. Please stay connected with your mentors. Every year, this is the only challenge we have. If there is Brahm sir, Manish is here, Vivek is here, a lot of Amulya sir is here, all of us are here as mentors. I'll also be one of the mentors to one of the team. But it is your job to get the best out of us. Any kind of support. We have 100 charter members, 100 people who are here to help you. It is up to you. हमने तो कर दिया. It is up to you to make sure once a week, twice a week, 3 times, 4 times, whatever, depending upon your mentor's availability, if you can take best advantage. I may have a certain strategic advantage in terms of my skill set. Somebody else would have something else, somebody else would have something else. All of us put together rock solid base we are going to try and give you so that again, I'm repeating my words, play to win. It's probably phone के पर ना लगा लो चेक लो बिल्कुल भी फोर्थ में से पहले ये करना ही करना है. You're also competing against each other because it's only 3 people who will actually make it after the. I mean, 1 person will make it to Silicon Valley and pitch there as well. Locals after के तो जो होगा सो होगा. But this is going to be a huge experience to you. That even I am surprised that sometimes there was a masterclass that was sometime last week on Saturday. I was surprised at the kind of information I was getting as an entrepreneur myself about marketing, about how to get make a pitch deck. So again, requesting you all, thank you so much for making it till here, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Indeed, I guess all of us will work very hard for this competition and we'll move forward. Now, moving ahead, I am delighted to introduce you all to the speaker of the day, Ms. Anuradha. Performance coach Anuradha, business leader with 19 years of industry expertise, is the founder of Better Solutions, a business consultant, certified life coach, and an international keynote speaker. Author of the book Life Lessons by Coach Anuradha, she has also been a mentor for Startup Punjab and Startup Accelerator Chamber of Commerce India. She is also President Life Skills Council Punjab for Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry WIGI and Academic Advisor Mittal Institute of Hospitality Management. Let us all welcome Ms. Anuradha to share her valuable experiences with all of us. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Show me some energy so that I also get energized to share my experiences.
Good morning.
Good morning. So thank you so much for all the dignitaries here. Thank you to TiE Chandigarh for having me here. And amazing job, TiE Chandigarh. They brought all of you together and look at the goodies. You will be there at the Silicon Valley. Nobody gets a chance like that. So a round of applause to all the team members who have really done this. So today my topic for all of you is startup hiccups. I'll ask a few questions. Don't raise your hands. You have to stand up to say yes or no. I know a little bit of exercise is good, right? Okay. So tell me who all are already running a startup. I said no raise of hand. Observation, presence of mind, very important. You have got mentors who don't have time, who do not give time, but here they are personally giving you time to mentor, right? So, okay, you all are already having startups. Awesome to see.
So just to get that all of the house.
Amazing. Thank you. You can have a seat. Okay, who all are from entertainment industry? You can stand up. All right, so healthcare. Okay, oil and gas, I can't say that here. So what kind of startups do you have? Anybody who wants to answer? You'll have to stand and say.
Non-technology based startups like automation.
All right. Who all already have mobile apps? Yes, no? You have mobile apps? See, this is everybody goes on mobiles. Nobody is seeing websites or softwares on desktops, laptops nowadays, right? Laptops are going to be obsolete. So we want people who have mobile apps. Okay, who all are from technical background themselves? Software engineers, who all know technology? With some exercise. All right, thank you. Who all are from from graphics or designing background? Yes, no. Designing? No. Who all really know their business? What you are starting, who all know their business? Who all are taking help from technical people, dependent who? Very sad. You really have to upgrade and learn the technology or whatever you are taking help in. I don't say be a perfectionist, but be a generalist, right? Be a generalist so that you know what your team member is doing, right? So that nobody is fooling you. You have to be on top of your technology or your startup or whatever you are doing. All right. Have a seat. Thank you so much. So please upgrade yourself. If you want to take anything from today's lecture, I would say upgrade yourself in your own technology, on your own platform, because nobody is going to be successful if they are not in the business, if they don't know their business. It's good that you are in sales, you are in marketing, but you need to know what you are selling, how it is built, so that if there is any hiccup, what is hiccup? Problem, yes, any speed breaker, any bumps in your way, you are on top of it, right? That is the topic for today, startup hiccups. So before I start, I would ask all of you, if you have any problems, any challenges you want me to address, I will talk about it first. Business plan में कोई problem आ रही है? कोई भी problem है, आपको कोई problem है, just address that. Yes, please.
How to get the first initial set of customers?
How to get the first?
Initial set of customers.
Initial?
Set of customers for a business.
Set of
Customers.
customers. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. So initial set of customers. Have you done the market survey? Do you know where your market is? What is the status of your market? Who are your competitors? Who all are in the same business as you are?
I'll say not much research, but a bit of it.
So the first set of customers or where to get your clients from, you have to first understand the market. I think that is the first step where you find out whether there is requirement for my business, whether for my product or my service. So that is when you start building something, right? Whether it is a service, whether it is your product. So you find out whether your product is required or not. Once you find that, then you see who all are doing this business already. When you know that these people are already doing it, it will be easier for you to actually find out your competitors and their customers and what exactly their requirements are. And you can give a bouquet offer or you can improve further your product because you know what already people are doing it. They have clients, right? That's how if you see. Are you all from Chandigarh or from other regions also? Other regions. I'll give you an example of Chandigarh because I think majority is from Chandigarh. So if you see, there is one restaurant in a way in our market, and it is successful or there is footfall, what people start doing, everyone starts opening restaurant the same road, right? So in days it becomes a Giri Road or Carol place. So there are lots and lots of examples for that, right? One gym getting successful, that entire market is for gyms. A lot of people start opening their gyms, Planet Fitness, Body Zone, Love. What happens? So they see that there are customers already. They see the opportunity and the neighbors are also doing the same business. That's how it's happening. That's what consultant do. I will do a market survey and tell you where to start your business. Correct? So that is how you can find your
You're
customers.
saying that do market research, find customers and see what they're doing and just replicate.
Find competition.
Sorry,
Yeah.
find competitors. This is Livelihood, find competitors and then poach their customers.
You don't have to coach. No, you don't do that.
Means,
See, word of mouth.
Yeah.
It's simple like MSN or what Google does. If I am searching for certain things, what will the platform do? It will give me options for every shop that is selling this product, right? That is what it is doing. So today, if I say that I want to buy a cat, now again it has listened to. So what will happen? I start getting ads for cat food, where you can buy a cat from and stuff like that. Adopt one and lots of people who are angels who are doing it already. They start coaching. What is that? It is not coaching. Awareness. Everything starts from awareness. Did I answer your question?
yes, no.
Anybody else who has a question? This is more interesting because it is interactive. So I'll be talking what you really need to hear. Right? Ask me any questions you have. Not yet? All right, we'll move forward. So, the most important thing, your vision. What vision do you have? Do you want to have something bigger? There are lots of businesses right now. You are bringing innovation. But with that, what is most important? What is your vision? So last time, I organized another clinic and I was there as a mentor. So one of the students, he had an idea about starting something on entertainment. That's why I had it at the back of my mind. So the guy had this idea that I will start something for a weekend getaway or, event manager kinds that we broadcast that there is something ABC happening and everybody starts taking, subscribing and they start joining that event. A lot of people do that, right? Just a few weeks back, I think 2 weeks back, Tarvinder was here, that Gore guy. You remember, right? So I saw that, I thought that this generation is all there only. So my house, we had no teenager in the family because everyone was at Tarvinder's. I didn't know the name at that time. So what happened? They created that buzz, that Gore thing and that singer, we had not heard of it. So this guy had this idea of starting something like that. So what is the bigger why? Why do you want to do that? I said, earn money. So I said, okay, won't work like just one thing. I just want to earn.
Yes.
How would you beautify it? How would you have that kind of passion for it? All right. What else? So I said, look at this, that everyone, if you see the majority of people who are employed in Chandigarh, Mohali, the Tri-City and Shillong, so most of them are from somewhere out of the city, out of the state, from faraway places, and they feel homesick. They want to belong. They want to be somewhere on Saturdays and Sundays. People take it as a blessing. Wow, it's 5 days a week. But originally, those 2 days suck. These people are, they are confused. They don't know where to go. So I said, why don't you say a family away from family? So you have something, a bigger why, I'm not saying make it very noble and all that. No, just a family away from, hang out with your family members, hang out with your siblings. Something like that, some brotherhood you create or sisterhood, sorry, right? So you create that kind of why, and then you start attracting people. Why do you make it subscription based? And once you have subscriptions, you can always say that, because you are part of it, so we are taking you there, and you have loyal customer base. You were saying something, right? So subscription base. So all these things can really help you. So have a bigger why. Whatever you want to do, connect it. Even if you are making a healthcare app, right? I used to work for a software company, and there were teams, 5 people team, 40 people team, 10 people team. So I used to ask them, what are you working on? Just a healthcare app for old age people. So just really, do you really realize what you are doing? So it was an app for an old age people. So there is a monitoring system in front of them, a camera. They are, they have all the gadgets they are wearing. And the moment there is some emergency, the camera will be on. There will be a message to the hospital, and everything was automatized so that they are not, without any observation or without any attendant. So that good. So I said, do you realize you are saving lives? That is what you really need to connect to your own apps or business ideas. A bigger why. So there is this guy, Cynics Gold, something I'm forgetting it. The management guy, but he has also given this same thing about having the bigger why. If you are clear with why, all the team members in it, right? So yeah, so they will have pride that wow, I am doing something like this. There was an example, you read a lot of memes this generation, right? So what does the meme say? That janitors should have, that pride in the business idea. So there are very small memes on that. Although it started with Obama's marketing scheme where he, stopped by and said hi to the janitor. So that's how they create marketing. That's what marketing is. So your product, your service should have that global marketing, and your team members should buy the bigger why. They should know what huge initiative you have, right? And that can be connected with any business idea. You give me one, I'll give you a bigger one, a bigger purpose to that. Marketing. Yeah, Cynics Golden Circle. See? So why? Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. Then comes your how and what. But what happens? We are very shallow that way. We are only connected with what. What am I going to do? What is my team going to do? What am I going to earn? Right? So interestingly, I was somewhere and I said that I'm going to talk about the 3 P's of entrepreneurship, of startups. So I asked a student, क्या होगा 3P? You tell me, what will be the 3 P's? Yes.
Product,
Okay, wow.
passion.
Passion. You know the answers enough. And passion, purpose, okay, tell me. Anything else you have in mind? You?
I had purpose.
Purpose. कुछ आपको ही पसंद. So anyhow, the joke was that I asked this guy, I said, what are the 3 P's of entrepreneurship? And he was like, paisa, paisa, paisa. So interestingly, I would say that have that passion also, that vision to create wealth. Somebody can have that vision to create wealth, and that is amazing vision to have. Or create happiness, right? Create brotherhood, but have some purpose, bigger vision. So, as he said, passion, product, and people. Paisa, 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 right? So, your passion about the business idea, about your vision, your product. What product are you selling? What service are you giving? Who all are giving that service? You have to do a complete mapping of the market. If you are just sitting in your shell and saying that my business idea is the best, believe me, whatever business idea, people have replicated it already. So we were thinking way back when, we were sitting all friends and I said, let's start a cab because we used to party a lot. And, after the party, the girls usually don't like to hire men for whatever reasons, everyone knows. So we said, why don't we start a cab, only the girls are going to be drivers and everything, that sorts. So we were just thinking and we Googled, they were already paying caps. We had no clue. So whatever you are thinking, just try Googling it. That is such a easy, blessing we all have. So do that because people might be doing it and then don't stop there because if it is your passion, still pursue it. Innovate, bring something better in it. There are two concepts. One is bringing something new, which is invention, discoveries, and etc. etc. But there is the second element to it, which is innovation. Cameras तो पहले भी थे, क्या हुआ? Phone आ गए, cameras obsolete, right? But क्या cameras नहीं sell हो रहे? 1-1 लाख का कैमरा आप लोगों के पास भी होगा, है ना? और जो ऐसे भी लोग बैठे 10-15 कैमरा भी लगा रहे हैं, तो उससे बियॉन्ड की, राइट? सो कैमरा बनना फिर भी नहीं बंद हुआ, बस फोन में आप क्या कर, अब फोन भी ऑब्सोलीट हो गए, सब कुछ वॉच में आ गए, आप फोन उठा ही वॉच से रहे, है ना? बट क्या फोन बंद हो जाएंगे? फोटो तो फोन से खींच रहे हैं, रहेंगे, फोन से रहेंगे, कैमरास भी रहेंगे. सो डोंट गिव अप ऑन योर आइडिया, बट बी पैशनेट अबाउट योर आइडिया. यही मुझे आगे लेके जाना है ना? एंड स्टिल आई वुड से हैव अ रूम फॉर कोर्स करेक्शन. इतने बड़े बड़े शिप्स भी चलते हैं, उसमें भी कोर्स करेक्शन होता है, right? They sit, they check, okay, this is point A, we had to reach point B through this, but we are here. So course correction. We all have to do that. Have plan B, but don't give up on your ideas soon. All right? Okay. So who all want to be successful here? Awesome. So you all, right? Okay. So I will tell you a little story about success. So I am a storyteller. मुझे बहुत complicated करके चीजें बताना नहीं आता, मैं बहुत simplify करके बताती हूँ. So the story goes like this. There was a disciple of Buddha, and he goes to him and he says, "What is success? How can I be successful?" He said, "Do you really want to be successful?" And that guy was a laggard, and he used to wake up at 10, very slow. So Buddha says, "Okay, do one thing. If you want to be successful, meet me at 4 o'clock on the river bank." Right? So the guy reaches there at 4 o'clock, and whatever, he reached there somehow, and he's standing there, and Buddha is taking a dip in the river. So he says, "Why don't you come inside the river?" Oh my God, it's cold and I have to do that. Oh my God. So second barricade he crosses, and he reaches Buddha, and he's in the river. Now Buddha, he actually dips his head in the river and does not let him come out. So he's in the river, So what would you need if you are inside the river like that? What? क्या चाहिए होगा? Oxygen, सांस, air, right? So this guy was breathless, and Buddha brings him back, and he's like, "Relax." So Buddha says, "When you were deep inside, what did you want desperately?" He said, "The day you want your success in the same intensity, you will be successful." So that is, do you all feel that same intensity? Do you want to be successful? अगर सांस नहीं आ रहा था और सांस मिला था, इतना ठंडा है स्कूल पे, right? So you really want to be successful? Yes. Do you want to win? Yes. Who all are winners here? I told you the rule of the game. Nobody raises a hand. So this is an exercise base. Good. So you all want to be successful. You all want to go to Silicon Valley? Yes. Wow. So other than you, I am also standing. Ritika, please. Yes. All right. Awesome. Have a seat. All right. So how much time do I have? So other than what we have discussed, know your customers. As you asked, right? Know your customers. Where are they? What is their interest? Why do they want to buy? Right? Why should they buy? Find the uneasiness, the trouble somebody is facing, then you provide the solution. So you have to find where is the requirement first. All right. That is how you know your customers. Great first impressions with customers, of course, very important. just as I said, teething problems, hiccups, her business memory, right? But you have to be on top of it. You make sure that your first impression is the best, even if it takes some time, extra time to release. All right. You know about alpha release, beta release, right? You all know that. And you have your, all right, how do I give you an example? Everybody knows about pilot projects, right? So if you're getting something for free, I was in Dubai a week back. So every store, they had a suited, booted, smart, handsome guy standing there, and my purse is full of goodies, freebies. So they would give you moisturizer packets, right? So what is that? That is an investment. Can I complain for that moisturizer? Moisturizer is not very good enough. It is not good for the cause. I cannot. It is a freebie. I have not bought it. So that is how you first see the loyalty. You first experiment. Where is my customer? How are they doing? Do they really need my product? How often do they need my product? So you also know what inventory you have to keep, right? So this is how you first give a good impression by not charging them. Then you create that premium customer, those, slaps. You understand, right? Build relationship. Now you don't go and start selling in your first meeting. You make first touch point, second touch point, third touch point, and then you actually start selling. That is a rule for sales. You are not selling, abruptly that you meet somebody. Hi, by the way, I am a performance coach. And by the way, if you want your students' performance, I can really help. No, by the way, did you know that? So you have to sell yourself, not a problem, but in a subtle way, right? That I can actually bring that inquisitiveness, that keenness in the students who who would like to learn more, who would have something like focus, kind of, you have to make that pitch and you practice that pitch. You don't sell, you make relationships first, and then people do business with people, right? So why do people have their photographs now or something very, because I don't want to work with ABC consultants, right? But if I know that, okay, ABC consultant is run by Mr. Manish, okay, I know Mr. Manish. Mr. Manish, I would like to do this, right? So you know the person, you feel that comfort. So that is why relationships are important. You build your relationship, and that is called interpersonal relationship when you talk professionally. In social, you call it social skills with your family, with your friends. Okay, then timely feedback. You give somebody free samples, you ask for feedback. That is when you will get a very, truthful, very, now tomorrow we have this literary fest in Chitkara. So I'm there. It's on Sunday. Okay, today is Friday. Yeah, so on Sunday I'll be there. So what do? They are and thank you. So what happens? The person is going to speak. If you like me, you will certainly like to know more. Nowadays, there is Google also, of course. But if you are getting value, you would like to buy my book. So that is why that book signing ceremony is there. So you listen to me, now you buy my book, and by the way, I sign. Big authors, renowned authors are also going to do that. World Book Fair, right? It's happening now. So what is that? It's all for marketing and then getting feedback. Quick. All right. Attend relevant conferences, very important. You are part of TAI. Who all are, we have a student membership still? Student membership? Not really. Okay, earlier I can.
Yeah, there was one or two students we still had.
Yeah.
But then we did away because it was just one or two.
Okay.
But we can check it. There are
Yeah.
more people who come here, we
Right.
can get.
So back then we had a student membership also.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay, so be part of such platforms. Who all would like to be student members of TIE if we open it? Here are your. Yeah. Take a picture. Take a picture. See, it is an opportunity for them to meet such mentors, and it is an opportunity for us from TIE to have another platform, because our vision is entrepreneurship, and these are the entrepreneurs who really need help, who are so focused. So that is, it's a win-win for both. That's why. So attend relevant conferences. TIE meetings are there. Try to find out ways how you can attend those meetings. And you all have heard about that saying. We say that you are a sum of 5 people you hang out with. Imagine if these are the 5 people you are always hanging around with. They won't mind somebody to help them or be around, right? Imagine. So there is a huge business model. It's called ATM, something related to me. So this guy is charging huge money to make you a millionaire. And his model is bringing all the millionaires and then tag along, learn. The mentors are there. So it is all about the platform the person is creating, and he's minting money on this platform. Now here, just by paying peanuts, you can be part of such a big forum. Right? So TIE is there, CII is there, and okay, even if you don't want to spend money, LinkedIn is there. You know your customers, you know your competitors. Have them in your, just follow them and have them in your morning reading list or evening, whatever time you read. So read about them. What they're doing. Because what they do is they would always either tweet or put an article on something they are bringing. AI, bots ke bare mein, right? ML, what is all that? They will always announce probably 6 months before they actually launch it. So there's huge study going on. So be part of that network without paying anything. LinkedIn, Twitter. Are you all there on Quora? You read in Quora? Yes. Yes. Who all read it? Yes. Okay. All right. Is the 2 of them? All right. So you all are. Who all are on LinkedIn? Okay. Very good. We all can connect. I am also on LinkedIn. Awesome. So this is where you can get free knowledge about your competitors, about people who are having businesses, right? All right. Meet prospects. Networking is covered where I said that attend conferences. Attend conferences, even if you don't have your business start, what you can do is for networking, you can simply ask questions. Let's say I gave a session here, I gave a talk, and I follow, ask your questions if they're left, or introduce yourself, right? And there is no harm asking, can I have your number? Can I contact you? Or if you don't want to be that blunt of number and all, you can simply say, can I follow you on LinkedIn? Is it going to cost me? No. Will you follow me? I need it. But what is happening? You made a loop. I also know it now because you asked me a question and you also seek permission, right? So this is one way of coming in that. Okay, so now when I go back and I see there are these many people who have followed me, so this is that goal. Contacted. So proactive. So if I need something in the same business area, I can simply contact that girl. Oh, remember, yes, I met you and I need this. So you have to make sure that you stand out. And people call it buttering, bootlicking, very derogatory words. But no, it is about standing out. I'm different. I'm proactive. I take ownership. Right? So don't go towards people who talk negative or who always like to pull you down. Right? You've heard that frog story? Or you want me to do that now? You've heard that frog story? Okay, I could run a presentation, but I think we don't have that much time. So let me give you a brief story about that frog. So there were a few frogs. There was a frog race, and all of them were hopping and they were trying to reach there. What happened? This frog, there were a bunch of people who were watching. It is very difficult. You cannot do it. Oh, it's very four pictures, you are running, you're hopping, people start leaving the race, that it is very difficult, or nobody can achieve it. So from, let's say, 100 people, there were only 10 left. And still they are competing, and at the end, only one person reaches the finish line. You know why? Everybody thought that this person is very motivated. Why? Because the crowd was there. So be deaf to negativity, be open to constructive criticism, but do not just take everything what people are saying. You are the smartest. Believe me. Go ahead. Keep working for your vision, on your vision, and just keep experimenting with whatever you feel is right. Because something which you don't buy, you are not going to sell it. If you don't buy an idea, you will not be successful in it. Right? So choose as per your interests. So as I said, networking, right? And networking is not just with your seniors. You can network here as well. Probably, let's say you are networking with very proactive and what do we call them? Motivated, self-motivated people, right? That's what you all are. Let's say some people are not pursuing their ideas. You might like to collaborate with them. You might like to pull them in your team. So networking is important here also. Tell me who knows every student here? Who knows every student? 50%? 20%? 20%? Right? So let's take it as we made it 30%, 40% today. So once the meeting is over, the event is over, just hang around, meet people, right? Networking is very, very important. Yesterday morning at 12, I had a meeting with two MDs of a company. They have collaborated together. So they wanted to discuss the logistics, so what are they doing? They are saving on their infrastructure costs. They are both getting together. One is in PHP technology, open source, JavaScript stack, MERN, mean and all. The other one is in .NET, Microsoft technologies. So now they are having two cabins, huge cabins, big cabins. And then the masses for them, they are sitting on the floor. So I told them the first thing is dismantle these big offices. Sit with the team. You don't need these huge Lala type offices to be successful. So be agile, be lean, and that is how we start working. And all hands on the deck. Right? So I said, start development. You are also into development. करो development करो, customer service शुरू करो, सब कुछ खुद से भी करो, है ना? ऐसे बैठना नहीं है कि हाँ we are good because हमने 10 लोग hire कर लिए. So that is be that role model yourself always. As I already said, have plan B. We say, right, don't put all your eggs in the same basket. Have plan B. Plan B can be an entirely different idea or course correction, right? Tweaking your product a little bit, right? So let's say if I am making a hair oil or a shampoo, so I see that the dandruff shampoo is not working, so I make silky hair, long and silky hair, strengthen your hair. So they have products for everything. So change, as I said, collaborate with people. Your own team members, some seniors, some mentors. You never know, some mentor wants to put money in your idea and wants to collaborate. You never know. So just explore all those options. And I always say, power of yet. I don't know coding yet. I asked you, right? किसको अपना काम आता है, अपना idea, अपना product, service, knowledge है. नहीं है, not a problem. अभी नहीं. Never say, oh, I don't know this. I don't know this yet, but I'll find it out. So there is a scope, right? Do that. Like I'm not good at coding, I'm not creative, I'm not good in communication. Doesn't look very positive, right? But you can say, I am not creative yet. I'm bringing creativity in myself, right? So I'll find ways how I can be creative. That is what. Just put a yet, whatever you can learn. Who all can dance? I'm not going to ask you guys. So just think, I don't know how to dance yet. I cannot dance yet. Okay. And celebrate. Celebrate small milestones. Very small milestones. You found your first customer. You got 2 positive feedbacks. People, they just get into the belly. They keep working, slogging. And all of a sudden they feel, oh, I'm not enjoying my business. Did I sign up for this? Oh, I better do a job only then. Right? So you have those guilt pangs, those self-doubt. Everyone has that. So that is because we are not celebrating. Everything looks good when you are celebrating. When you start dating, who are dating? Personal question, don't raise. All right, when you start dating, what do? You make every day a special day. A flower stick, your first fight, 2 flowers. First Valentine, huge bouquet. Second Valentine, smaller bouquet. Third Valentine, you lost the girl because you have not sent the bouquet. Right? Celebrating small milestones. Start with a stick only, not start with a huge bouquet, but then make it a practice. Right? I'm telling you, people don't like to hang around together after years also because they feel, oh, you are taking me for granted. You are not celebrating me. So celebrate small milestones so that you can enjoy your businesses. Okay, who all are thinking about funding already? Okay, what kind? Are you seeking funding or you have funding? Seeking funding, all right. So it's a huge topic. I will cover it some other day because funding is altogether a complete session, right? So let's say that you cross this first, what we call hiccup of winning, and then we will talk about the funding partners. So there are lots of funding. I'll just touch upon them very quickly. Bootstrap. It's like you are funding your own venture, right? Crowdfunding. You have this crowd, and I pitch an idea here. Everybody start. Okay, noble cause. I will help you. I will help you. You know. Generic terms, this is how crowdfunding is done. Angel funding. Manish is sitting here and he says, okay, I will fund your business, no problem, I trust you. Not expecting any benefit from it. And the VCs, I hope there are no VCs here. It's sitting here. I will accordingly place my also, so what can the VC do? Take the entire benefit from your venture, right? So I hope they're not. Alright. So this is what happens because they like your idea so much, they know that this is the guy. The business is going to flourish and I'm going to make profits. So I give you my money, I get into your skin, do this, don't do this, this is good market, that is good market, and by the way, pay me back. And keep paying. Right? So I've done my insurance.
Short terms, is that virtual documents? Shark Tanks.
Correct, absolutely. Shark Tanks is VC, right? Absolutely. Right. Debt funding is actually the same. It is like banks and all. So you keep paying, right? Come on. All right. Okay. So that is pretty much it. The most important thing, which is my subject now as a performance coach, I always say, what is the most important thing in your business? The last, and this is a question from me, there the floor is open for your questions. What is the most important resource of your business?
Trust.
Trust. Iska trust.
Customer service.
Trust myself. You are very near to the question. Okay. The most important resource.
I mean myself.
Absolutely. I, me, myself. Oh, man, right? मैं important. और मैं तब तक important हूँ जब तक मेरे में energy है, passion है. When I really want to do something. Imagine me limping and coming, hi. Today my topic is, would you like to listen to me? No. Would I like to speak? So the most important thing is you yourself. Make sure you are fit. People lose business opportunities because there was this case with Reliance. So there was a huge Japanese customer and he said, I don't want to do business with you because if you cannot manage yourself, how will you manage my business? Imagine. Honestly, right? So very important that you manage yourself. Get up early, go for a walk, read for 20 minutes at least, right? Work on yourself, eat good, party. I was about to say party hard, not very hard, but party, right? Enjoy, celebrate your life because it is a journey. You are going to enjoy the journey. If you just think that, okay, Silicon Valley, पहुंच कर ही सांस लूंगा, तो इसका मतलब आधे नहीं 99% तो सांस ही नहीं लेंगे. So make sure that you celebrate yourself at every moment. You invest on yourself every moment, whether your mind, whether your body, whether your soul. Just make sure that this is the biggest resource you have. इसको इतना strong बनाओ, mentally इतने strong, because there are good bodybuilders who don't want to. I coached a bodybuilder, and this guy was not eating since 1 year. And the mother hired me. So I said, not eating since 1 year? How is he alive? So he is not eating what he used to eat. So he is just eating bare minimum. He is now on bones. He was a very, very good weightlifter. So I said, all right. So I met him and I said, okay, send him at lake at 6 o'clock in the morning. So मैं भी पहुंच गई अपना jogging के mood में, and I thought I will coach him while I'm. So I just said, what do you enjoy doing after all the story and the sob stories? You know, push-ups. I said, when did you do your last push-up? He said, year back when I had my breakup. So that was the reason. And interestingly, the reason for breakup was the guy never used to drink. The girl said, "Tu drink nahi kar." Why don't you take this phone and I will be doing push-ups, just record me. He could not resist. मेरी तो push-ups को जब push-ups जैसी थी, he started doing supernova push-ups, you know, all limbs in the air. I saw it for the first time there. So this is how people get motivated. And then he calls his mom, okay, I'm coming back, boil these many eggs for me, and just see where is my protein shake. Everything started again. So you just have to remember, this is very important. Even you are physically fit, your mental health is the most important. So invest on that. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something from today. Even if you had one lesson, purpose accomplished. Any questions about it? 5 minutes, yeah, right? Yeah. Any questions? Someone? Yes. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. How do we actually prepare a business model, and how do we study the other business?
It has to be your own business model. You have the idea.
Yeah, we have the.
Have you already presented your business model?
Not
Not yet. I think there's been.
I think this is may I answer to your question. You will be having vendors allocated immediately after this. Ashu is going to just drive that. So they will help you with this, and there will be master classes much later, where they will teach you how to make a business plan and how to study our business plans as well. Sorry about that things.
Leave session, right? Good, thank you. Yeah. You had a question.
I don't have any particular question as such, but I would just like to know how you started with performance coaching.
Me? Oh, there is a huge story, long story about it. Ping me on Instagram. I'm at Anusi 444. I'll tell you the story. In brief, I'll just tell you that I was working for a reputed IT company, and I had a burnout. So I could not work anymore, and I was like, oh my God, I want a sabbatical. Because most of the list I had created for myself, I wanted a house, I wanted a car, I wanted my son to be in a good college. So my list was over, right? So I was like, now I can breathe. That's why I said that please don't keep running, because I have learned the hard way. I did everything wrong to understand what is right. So you people have this forum where people share, so you know what not to do. So whenever there is a speaker standing, he or she is always telling that, don't do this, because that person has already done it. So I did a lot of wrong things to understand what is right. So I worked, I slogged just to make sure I make a lot of money. I forgot my vision. I did not know my passion. And that is when I took a there I discovered what is my passion, what do I want to do. And I said, okay, no more jobs. I consult people. I am a lifestyle entrepreneur. I don't have a huge team. I keep traveling, but I keep delivering, whether it is online. So I am here in Chandigarh, then I know that there is something like this offline. Otherwise, mostly I travel. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Indeed, a very informative and resourceful talk. Coming towards our major agenda of the day, I would now like to introduce our esteemed mentors to the assigned teams. So let us all pay attention. From Chitkara University and the
Members can just stand up, so then the mentor can also stand. Yeah. You can stand so you know each other.
So I can repeat, Custom Shoes, Mr. Amulya Shukla.
All the best.
Mr. Amulya Shukla is also the mentor for team. Team is new lawn, Mr. Brahman Reja, if the team is here. PC5, Miss Deepika Bali. Chai Shark, Miss Deepika Bali. Kiwi Flow, Mr. Manish Sharma.
You're not here?
Not yet. Chandigarh Live, Miss Ritika Singh.
He's not here.
Flexi Live, Mr. Sahil Hakkar. Both the team and the mentor will connect. Grow Habit, Mr. Sahil Vora. Raghav, Mr. Sahil Vora. Repeat Good, Mr. Sandeep Sani. Celebration Carnival, Mr. Sandeep Sani. A-Doll, Miss Shakti. And Etern Stack, Miss Shakti. She'll be here very soon. Electricity generation from road vehicle, Mr. Tushar Jain. Celebration, Mr. Tushar Jain. MPIT, Mr. Vikram Kapoor. Fit Persist, Mr. Vikram Kapoor. Others who are here can connect, and the others who are not there, you can communicate and connect online. So before this, before we open the room for interaction, I would like to call upon Mr. Gaurav Vishisht for the vote of thanks.
Hi guys. Firstly, it's really, a pleasure to see all of you here. I see a lot of potential over here, and the way it's gone and going It looks really, really promising. Okay. So आप लोगों ने चार चीजें करनी है. Word of thanks है. तो चार चीजें छोड़ के जाना. Number one is be hungry for it. जब तक आप में भूख नहीं होगी, you will not be able to do things that you want to do. Number two, थोड़ा discipline तरीके से करो. स्कूल में सिखाते हैं ना discipline, थोड़ा सा discipline लाओ. जो कर रहे हो उसमें consistency लाओ. And आपने मुझसे इनसे पूछा था कि कैसे कस्टमर लाते हैं. The fourth point, be present. You have to show up. Just show up. You have to make the effort. Nobody's going to make the effort for you. So best of luck for everything. A warm thank you to all the mentors and esteemed guests over here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the teams to be here, present, and open to learning. That being said, Thai Chandigarh has this privilege and the pleasure to thank you all for being here and part of this journey with us. And let's just rock and roll. Do well.
Well, I request you to please stay and Ms. Ritika Singh, Mentor, Thai University, and Mr. Gaurav Shish, General Secretary, Thai Chandigarh, to please come up and felicitate Ms. Anuradha with a small vote of appreciation.
In the center.
That was wonderful.
Yes.
Gaurav and Ritika, kindly stand beside the screen because you are being
Sorry.
being overlapped by the, so the pictures won't be, yeah, that's better.
Thank you, Amanda sir.